Well, I was 28 years old and I was working in quite a big commercial firm, but what I wanted to do was work for women who were in domestic violence situations. This wasn't a terribly popular cause in those days, and I decided to set up my own practice in Leeds. I plunged into this work. I became chair of Leeds Women's Aid at one point, and having my own practice enabled me to do work which a lot of other people weren't terribly keen on, but I could do it in my own way and at my own pace. I am from London originally, so I always had the idea in my mind that one day I would open an office in London. So I worked it all out, got the back of an envelope out, got all the figures together and decided this is what I wanted to do, and I did it. My focus is mainly on family work. I focus on divorce and financial provision within divorce. I'm also very interested in the law surrounding unmarried couples, which is complex work and where there's a whole ragbag of different law that can apply to different cases, and which is a speciality that not that many people have. What I want to say about being a sole practitioner, apart from all the regulatory burdens and everything else, it is tremendous fun. Setting up your own business is a hugely exciting thing to do. You're looking for clients yourself, they're your clients, they're coming to you because they want you and they like you. And if you can make a success of it, it's the most tremendously satisfying and enjoyable thing to do. So client care is thinking about the client's case and doing a great job for them and letting them know what you're doing. So there is absolutely no harm in firing off an email to a client saying, haven't heard from the other side for a while, I'll chase them or something. Clients want to know that you're thinking about their case, thinking about them, you haven't forgotten about them, maybe nothing's happened for a month, that doesn't mean that you don't get in touch with them at all, they want to know what's going on. The setting up of the Small Firms Division by the Law Society, I think it's one of the best things they ever did, because they've focused on the fact that most of the legal firms in this country are in fact 1 to 4 partner firms. We are one of the most highly regulated professions, and there's a huge amount to do in terms of regulation and compliance. Now, this is very daunting, and this is what puts a lot of people off setting up their own business. There's a huge amount of help now. The Law Society has set up the Small Firms Division, and there's an absolute wealth of information, courses, support. But most of all, I think that what the Small Firms Division is doing is building a community, and this is what we all need to contribute to. You can't have a community unless we all take part in it, and we all want to be part of it, so that we can help each other with all the burdens that are part of a small practice, such as regulation and compliance. So generally we're all better off as part of a community, and this is a community that's being built by the Law Society, and I would encourage everybody who's in a small practice to become part of it. The more we put into it, the stronger we'll all be.